Hi everyone. So today we're doing another apartment inspection. I had an episode where I met a client. Take a look. There will be a link here, and we inspected the apartment together. But today it's a completely different option, also very useful for you. You'll get an understanding of how you can inspect an apartment remotely. It's as if we'll be in touch with you online. So I'll be showing you the apartment. There will be a representative from the developer Emaar, and we'll do a full inspection of the apartment. We'll show you everything, meaning all the amenities that Emaar is currently providing in their projects. By the way, a funny thing, the client and I bought the apartment almost 2.5 years ago, actually a bit more. And we haven't met even once yet. Can you imagine how easy it is to buy apartments remotely? I'm with you from the very beginning of the purchase all the way to the finals handover. So basically, if someone doesn't have the opportunity, to fly here but wants to buy property in the United Arab Emirates, you can also feel free to contact me. As I mentioned earlier, we have the opportunity to see how the developer Emaar delivers their apartments and projects. And we're heading to the Dubai Creek Harbour area. It's a very beautiful and peaceful area to live in. So friends, stay with me. Today, as always, I'll do my best to convey the full atmosphere of Emaar's projects and show you how things really are here. So now, dear friends, I am going to call my client. Here we go. And we will be viewing the apartment via video call. A big pool, a small pool, a barbecue area, a playground, a yoga zone, grass. Honestly, it's not just life, it's paradise. What more could you need, friends? So now I'm going to make you happy right away, right this moment. Look, we're gonna have a scream tower here, right? This is where the Creek Tower will be, right? And we couldn't even imagine that we would be able to see the Burj Khalifa. Look at this amazing view of the Burj. Listen, everything is very, very neat. Everything is beautiful. Mirrors, cabinets. Yes, here are towels and here's some water. Right away. Of course, the first impression is very pleasant. You live in such a luxurious country, and it's a joy to see how thoughtfully developers approach their projects. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, and leave comments because it helps promote my channel. And together we'll be able to visit even more amazing projects and inspect more apartments. And it will also inspire me, so to speak, to show you new and exciting locations in the United Arab Emirates. Also, friends, I'll show you some stunning spots at Dubai Creek Harbour. Just take a look at what an amazing atmosphere it is. Greenery, a pool. Now we'll walk a little closer and I'll show you the artificial lagoon. Just imagine you can spend time at this kind of lagoon instead of the sea all year round. It's basically like a resort area. The developer, Emaar, is doing a really smart job of beautifying the area. Look, you see white sand, like crystal turquoise water. Over there in the distance. Of course, it's really cool, really cool. And here you see the bridge. This is actually the Creek Beach district. And over there is already the island. But overall, this is the Creek Harbour area. It's just divided into smaller districts. So this is Creek Beach, a sub-district, and over there is Creek Harbour, Island, the island. And of course, the area is just living such a luxurious life. Everything is gradually being improved. You see, there will also be a retail area along there. And over there, you can see our building standing. Everything is close by. Look at how skillfully the developers are beautifying the area. It's just shocking. Here is the retail area. Here is the artificial lagoon. This is a resort. You always have water here at the same temperature. Here is an infinity pool. And there's a bridge like this leading to Creek Harbour Island. What more could you need in life when you live in such a luxurious community from the developer Emaar? Here you have a lagoon. Over there, a little canal. And there will also be a promenade. Just look how beautiful it is. You live in such a luxurious country and can truly appreciate how thoughtfully the developers approach their projects. Where else could you find something like this? I mean, just look at this, it's paradise.
Friends, I have great news for you. I have prepared catalogs of the best projects in the UAE for you. There is real estate both in Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah and Dubai real estate. So follow the link in the description and download any catalog. Well, if you have any questions, write to me on WhatsApp.
right, so we've just arrived for the apartment inspection. We'll go into the actual apartment a little later. Right now, I'll film the lobby. Here, we have a waiting area. This is the main entrance. You can also sit here for a bit, yes. So overall, it's pretty nice. Look, the ceilings are high, about 5 meters or so. Here we have, look, a room where you can also sit quietly and work. In terms of quality, everything is actually pretty cool and neat. Here, as you can see, there's a small meeting room where you can hold meetings or negotiations. It's cool, you know, that you don't even have to leave your home and you get this look, gorgeous view of the whole canal. Really great. Now we're going to step outside. It's just like in a hotel. Everything is just as neat. Let me show you right behind me. There's a neat little driveway, the lobby, and you can see the roof. Over there is the parking area. You can see the entrance, the entry and exit. Overall, everything is quite impressive and beautiful. And now I'll show you the facade of the building itself. Isn't it great? You see? Such a light, calm color scheme. Over there most likely is the gym. We're about to go inside and take a look. And right next to it, you can see the greenery. Everything is nicely landscaped. This is what the grounds look like. All right, friends, here we are entering the apartment. As you can see, there's a window here, another one here, and another one over there. Now we'll step outside and take a look at the view. So this is how it all opens up. Wow, look, we've got a view of the Burj Khalifa. Who would have thought? When we were choosing the apartment, we were actually focused on Creek Tower. So basically, it's going to be over there. They're building it, and you'll be able to see it right here. This huge, tall building. But we never imagined that we'd be able to see the Burj Khalifa from here, friends. That's really great. That immediately makes the apartment significantly more expensive. And look, we also have this kind of view of the water here. Everything here will also be beautifully developed. You can see everything is already under construction over there. This area I'll show you now will also be beautiful. Further over there, that's where we'll have the metro. Very, very cool. In this regard, of course, it's awesome. You see, they're building the promenade. Everything is under construction. Today, I'm definitely going to make my client happy. I'm about to get in touch with him now. You'll see how this is going to happen. So, dear friends, I'm about to call my client. There you go. And we're going to look at the apartment via video call. So, I'm going to make you happy right away, right from the start. Look, over here we're going to have Creek Tower, right? Right here is where Creek Tower will be, yes? And we couldn't even imagine that we would be able to see the Burj Khalifa. Look, what an amazing view of the Burj.
Wait, I can't see it. Where?
Look, right there between the buildings. I'll zoom in later. You get a really great Burj Khalifa view.
Yes, I see it now.
So we have a large living area. The kitchen runs the full length here. You'll need to put a fridge here. Only the range hood is here, that's it. Here you can put a gas stove and a fridge. What do we have here? Is this probably the outlet for the dishwasher? Yes, right here, see? That's the outlet for the dishwasher. So the dishwasher goes right here. There you go. So basically, right here. Okay, I'm just looking to see what comments there are right now. I'll just show you the apartment and then...
Excuse me, could you please tell me?
Yes, I'll show you the apartment and then I'll come back and point out any comments if there are any. Right now, you see, they're gonna fix this. See, they're gonna fix this part. Okay, well, here you get a little shelf, basically. It's fine. The gas line runs here.
And below?
Here, yes, the gas is here. It's good that there's gas. So, this is our kitchen. The window. And here we step out onto the balcony. Here's the balcony. We come in like this, like this, like this. And here as well. It's great here. You can...
What a view of the water we have from here.
So, you get a view of the water here. Yes, that's how it turns out. There will also be a metro over there, further down. And over there, a new district, Creek Harbour, is being built. Here too, everything will be beautifully built on a podium with greenery. Nothing else will be built here anymore, you see? So that's it. So it opens up for you like this. And we have a view of the green park over there and of the podium. Here's our podium, the pool, the loungers, right here. Sort of like this. And you get a view, here's a view of the Burj Khalifa. See? Another plus. Yes, and right here, our tall tower will be standing like this. There you go. And look at this. What a great podium. Loungers, a pool, a small children's pool, a barbecue area, a playground, a yoga zone, grass. Honestly, it's not just life, it's paradise. What more could you want, friends? And you can even see views of the Burj Khalifa. Do you see how soft the grass is? Just look at how your feet sink into it. It's very, very atmospheric and high quality. Now let's go over to the barbecue area. There's a small playground, but actually on the embankment, the one I showed you, that one is also great, big and nice. Then look, here we have the barbecue area. So here you go, deep fryers, or to be precise, whatever they're called. 1, 2, 3. Here you can grill meat, cook here, and set up tables as well. You can sit on the platform and enjoy yourself. The pool. Here you see they're also going to fix a little unevenness soon, but they'll fix it. The building has just been handed over. But here is the pool. And look, you get views of the canal. And in this direction, you can see the Burj Khalifa. The loungers are actually good quality, nice ones. The loungers are nice. There you go. And here you see on the platform, like on a pedestal, you have another sunbathing area. Right now it's very windy, so they've taken down the umbrellas. Normally each lounger has its own umbrella. All right, so look, let's move on. So this is the master bedroom. As we enter, here we have the walk-in closet. Yes, this is the walk-in closet.
Can you open it and take a look?
Here, this is the walk-in closet. Then here, there's also this long, big wardrobe. It opens like this, look, a big wardrobe. Everything is neat, basically. There are no issues here.
I want, as you look at yours.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. Everything is done neatly. Everything looks nice.
If there's anything they need to fix.
Don't worry, I'll take care of all that. Here, this is the handle. Here, we have the shower.
Let's not close it. There are no stoppers here.
Oh no, there's a threshold here, and this is tempered glass. Tempered glass is just fine. You don't need to close it here. Basically, here's the threshold. You see how big the threshold is. So there you go. It's fine. It'll be okay. There you go. In here, so here. So a closet. Here. The sink.
And is the water running? Is the water already running at this stage?
Well, the water still needs to be connected. For now, that's all up to the developer.
Yeah.
Right, here we have the toilet. Well, basically, everything is standard as far as the bathroom goes. Here, this is the master bedroom, and here you see there are 2 windows. The bed goes right here. You get a really nice view from here, see? Even from here, you'll be able to see Creek Tower from the room. So you'll be lying here just like this, and you'll be able to look at Creek Tower. And now look, we're entering the second room, right? Right from the entrance, from the entryway. The second room here is the living room. We were just here, the master bedroom. The living room, and right here to the left is another room. And here we have the laundry room. And the laundry room is nice. You can fit both a washing machine and a dryer here. Here's the bathroom with a bathtub. Honestly, the quality is all good. I can already see right away that everything is great. Everything is neat. Here, it's all completely...
They did everything neatly. Very tidy.
Yeah, you see? This is the room. We're entering the room. Here, we have a wardrobe. There you go. Yeah, that's how it turns out. And here, we have a view in this direction. So as you can see, we've documented it right here, right? And right over there, we have it as well. We've also documented it there. I'll show you now. It still doesn't come off yet. So if anything, they'll replace it completely. But I think they'll clean it up. And here as well, you see, the molding is a bit dented. Right here, that's what we have. And also over here. take this photo. It's also not done very neatly, much more nicely there. As you can see, the owner is in touch with the representative right now, and we're showing him the lighting. Let's take a look at what's there. Here, as well, take a look. So here we have these kinds of spots.
Uh-huh.
There you go. We're showing everything in full. And here too, look, there are these kinds of light fixtures.
Yes.
Basically, they can be replaced if needed. There's a good chandelier there, so if anything, it can be swapped out if needed.
So we've just arrived on the first floor where all the amenities are. Here, look. We have a gym. Listen very, very carefully. Everything looks beautiful. Mirrors, cabinets. Yes, there are towels here. Here's some water. Right away. Of course, the first impression is very pleasant. There's a TV here and another TV over there. See, right? Pretty cool. And there are professional life fitness machines. Well, the house itself isn't very big actually, but the gym is quite spacious, roomy, like this. Well, not exactly spacious, more compact. Here, but everything is neat and tidy. Here, everything is really high quality. Basically, there are dumbbells for all muscle groups. We have everything we need. Here. Now let's go further and see what else we have. Here we have the women's and men's restrooms. Let's take a look at how it is here. Well, it's neat and tidy here. The sinks are for the gym equipment. You can put your things here. Showers and bath restrooms. Now we've stepped out into the parking area. I'll show you what it all looks like. Right here on the door. Maybe they'll add 2 chairs here as a waiting area. So overall, take a look. It's a neat parking lot. In the Emaar style. And look, you basically step out of your home and immediately onto the promenade, onto this beautiful, just look how beautiful it is. There's a ping pong table over there. Further on, there's a kind of walking area. Honestly, it's really beautiful, really. Wow. Just look at how beautifully everything has been landscaped here. There will also be a retail area here. And there's a kind of walking canal. Grass, I'll show you now. Here you go, Creek Harbour, with amazing views. Townhouses were being sold down here. This is the kind of green area you get. Look how great it is. And there you go. And just look at this, right? So say you live here in this building, and right next to you, you have this grass. Look how it bends. It's fluffy, lush. You could just do activities right here. You could do yoga here, for example, right? With a view of the canal. Awesome. And now we'll walk a little further over there. I'll go up to the tennis court. And look, everything here is beautifully landscaped. Here's the house, so to speak. We might end up selling this apartment. It's a 2-room apartment. We've got a great view here. When we booked it, we barely managed to get it. But at least we reserved a gorgeous view of Creek Tower, the tall tower that's going to be built soon. And by the way, the apartment is a corner unit. We picked the very best dive layout. There you go. I always try to pick only the very best for my clients. See, there's a tennis court here, and over there, you can relax in something like a hammock. Look at this, friends, how atmospheric it is. You lie down here, and you have this panoramic view of the canal. And there you go. It's really great, honestly. Such a beautiful embankment, so lush and green.
Emaar does the landscaping so beautifully. I love that you can just step right out of your home. Look how beautiful it is, right? There's so much greenery here, and here's your home, let's say. And you just walk out like this, and you have this soft, lush grass. It's really cool, such a great vibe. And here's the walking area. In the evening, the lights come on here. And look, by the way, right next to us is a dress, 2 buildings, right? One is a hotel, the other is a residence. There are great restaurants there. So basically, you step out of your home, walk along the embankment, and you have 2 restaurants right here. Also, by the way, we might be renting out this apartment. So, if anyone needs a long-term rental, we're still deciding. We might either sell or rent it out. That's it. But most likely we'll rent it out for the long term. If you're interested, let me know. That's it. I can also rent it out to you. And look, it's great. Kids are playing, look. The promenade here is nice. I haven't been here before, and now of course they've quickly made it really nice. Just look at this, yeah. It's really convenient for walking with a stroller, for example. Then right here, look, address is right there, and here are the restaurants, the luxurious address restaurants. I'll show you the address lobby now. It's just very atmospheric here. There's a grand piano over there. Look, sometimes the piano is played here in the evenings. A real professional at work. And as you can see, you go up like this. The atmosphere here is really great. And of course, there's also, let me show you the spire, which is a local landmark. Tourists fly in here. People come specifically to this spire to stand and enjoy the amazing night view. It's very beautiful. So this is the promenade. It's great. We just took a walk here from the house. Well, it's really, really nice. Oh, of course. Dubai Creek Harbour is also developing well, of course. This is a good, quiet area to live in. There's a really, really nice promenade here and a whole bunch of restaurants. I'll show you now. There's a cool man-made lagoon. Overall, it's such a great, luxurious and peaceful atmosphere for living. It's a family neighborhood. And of course, it's gradually being improved. And also, guys, there are apartments for sale here right now. You can choose an off-plan option, get in at the construction stage, and gradually pay in installments over about 2.5 to 3 years. Also message me and we'll find you beautiful apartments with stunning panoramic views of the canal, the Burj Khalifa and Creek Tower. Guys, I do everything for you to make sure everything is clear, accessible, and most importantly, stress-free. Well, as always, I tried to convey the full atmosphere of the United Arab Emirates and the Dubai Creek Harbour project. I showed you this is very important, the process of remote online apartment handover. This is also possible, my friends. Let me repeat once again. My client and I have never met in person. We only know each other remotely. And, well, from start to finish, I oversee all the payments, purchase the apartment, and also handle the handover. That's it. It's very convenient. If you don't want to fly here but want to buy property, I'm ready to do everything necessary for you so that you're satisfied. And the whole process is comfortable and clear for you. So if you want to purchase real estate, don't hesitate to write to me. I'll also give you advice, provide a professional free consultation, and help you find your dream apartment. Thank you, friends, for watching